Welcome to the Parent Instruction Course by Swim Lesson Club USA. Thank you for joining us. It is extremely important for you as a parent to be involved in the learn to swim process, to get your kids to swim faster than ever before, and to eliminate these drowning statistics that are just unnecessary. Enjoy this preview of our course.
From as early as I can remember, I've been fascinated with the water. Water and swimming. It's the most natural thing for us to do. Why can't you teach your own kids how to swim? That's what we're going to do here today. We're going to teach you how to teach your kids how to swim. Enjoy this moment together.
Thanks for watching. We are teaching you, moms and dads, to be able to teach your kids to swim faster than ever before, teaching you to be as good or better than your swim instructor. That's what we're going to start today. Coming right up. Make the noise. Growl. Growl if there's Hey, catch a cloud. Where's Moms and dads, I'm talking to you. Right now, I'm going to show you how to be able to teach swimming better than your swimming instructor. Are your kids swimming? If your kids are not swimming and they're over the age of 2.5, they should really be starting to learn how to swim. Starting to be able to take breaths and make it steady progress and becoming very comfortable in the water. What happens a lot is at the end of the summer, we just give up and we stop doing swim lessons. And we stop taking our kids to the pool. And then next year, you're going to have to start all over. And actually, it could be much harder for your cute kids to learn how to swim next year, because every year you get older, it gets harder to learn how to swim. So today, we are going to show you how to be able to teach swimming just like me. I'm going to show you my tricks. I'm going to show you how you can learn the fundamentals of what it takes to get your kids to swim and be able to coach your kids and get them to be confident in the water and be able to swim faster than ever before and be able to have athletic skills. You moms and dads, I want to empower you to be able to learn how to be a coach to your own kids and be able to connect with your kids and be able to get them to do things they never thought they could do before and to be safe in the water. Join us and be part of our movement of being the largest online swimming school in the world. There's nothing like it, where we're focused on teaching you, moms and dads, how to teach kids how to swim. We are going to be able to get these drowning statistics to change. You're taking the first step to learn how to work with your kids in the water. You're learning how to get your kids comfortable with water on their face and going underwater and being able to get their bodies to float. This is great. Thank you for taking this step. Now, the first thing we want to do is you want to make sure that we're conditioning safe behavior. So you want to always make sure that whenever you are working around the water that you have steps that you take before you enter the water. Even if it's the inflatable pool, bathtub time, that the kids are going through a routine that's going to be conditioned to prevent them from getting themselves into dangerous situations. You want to make sure that when you're going to a pool that you have them wait at the gate before you even enter the deck area. 1, 2, 3 into the gate. When you get to the steps, you get them to sit down first. 1, 2, 3 into the steps. And then once they're on the steps, it's 1, 2, 3 off the steps, and always returning back to wherever you came. Even splash pads, have your kids sit down before they get into the water. Always do 3. You just want to have this almost ridiculous routine that you establish around the water. In bathtub, you don't get in without, 1, 2, 3. You want to make sure that kids are slowing down before they're going into any type of water environment. They're drawn to the water, and without there being any type of safety conditioning, it's likely that they can just be drawn to the point where they just jump in and put themselves in a very dangerous situation. So we want to make sure that we have a routine. We are going to work first on how to hold your kids in the water. You want to make sure that you're holding them underneath your arms. If you're doing this right, they're going to feel very light. They're going to float in your hands. You don't want to be holding them out of the water. You want them to be floating in your hands. So think about it from the perspective of that they should feel very light. Their legs should always be behind them. You can have them facing you or facing away. You can give them 5s while they're facing you. You want them to always be in a streamlined position with their legs behind them and your hands underneath their arms. And it's going to allow you to be able to work their arms and help to get that muscle memory for their arm movements. It's going to help you to get them to just get more comfortable with the buoyancy, taking one hand off and doing 5s. They're going to get used to the balance. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you hold them underneath their arms. We're going to be doing a lot of ear dips. You want to get them comfortable with water on their face in different ways, with pouring 1, 2, 3 pours, and 1, 2, 3 pours, and pouring on the ears and on the back of the head before you go on the front of the head if they have anxiety, and then going into an ear dip, so you hold them underneath their arms again and put one ear in, one ear out, and you want to get them to be comfortable with their ear, their face on the water without actually going underwater. So make sure when you're doing this you're rotating them so that their head is out of the water, that you see both of their eyes. You want to do ear dips. You're going to see us doing a lot of gliding from always from a wall or from a safe area and returning back. So you have them stand in the safe area, and 1, 2, 3, and you go off the wall, turn around, always underneath your arms, and back to the wall. You want to make sure that you do some games where you're trying to trick them with the timing. So 1, 2, 5. No! You want them to be waiting for that cue to leave the wall. So in the shallow areas, steps, and these are going to be where they're going to frequent the most when they're in a water environment. They're going to be in these shallow areas. So they need to be very acclimated to, if they were to fall on their face, they're not going to panic, and they're going to return to their wall. So you want to make sure that you're always returning back to the wall. So we're doing pouring, right? We're going to see a lot. You're going to see a lot of pouring, 1, 2, 3 pours. You're going to see big streams of water. You want to get to the point where you're able to pour a lot of water on their face without them really reacting with an anxiety response. That's going to be a good cue for you to know that they're ready to be going underwater. You're going to see us cueing to go underwater. Cueing is 2 types of cueing. We're going to do verbal cueing, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do the unconscious cueing when we're doing lifting. When we lift them up out of the water, that is going to be their cue. They're going to go underwater. So the first time you do this, it might be a little nerve-wracking that you're going to put your kid underwater like this. But remember, you're going to be doing a lot of practice with pouring water on their face first. So 1, 2, 3, pour. So doing lots of that. When they're very comfortable with water on their face, doing the 1, 2, 3 up and under is just an extension of that. But it's important that when you lift them up, that you continue all the way underwater, so the whole head goes underwater and then back to the surface, so that they're not going to have any type of a feeling of air. It's going to be all the way underwater, so it's going to initiate that cueing. The younger they are, the easier it is to establish this type of cueing. So really this works well up to 3-ish. The older 3s and 4 on up, being completely reliant on lifting cues is actually very bad, because what will happen is the older kids will start to develop anxiety associated with that. So you have to get them to put their faces underwater on their own. And you can help them by doing 1, 2, 3 lift, and then you tell them, hey, okay, sing to the fishes. And you want to do the singing because it's going to keep their mouth closed and blow air out of their nose. So that's what the growling's all about. You're going to see a lot of these. Catch a cloud, sing to the fishes. So with older kids, you want to get them to growl. With the younger kids, especially 3 and under, you are completely okay with putting them underwater with a lift after you've conditioned them with lots of water on their face, with counting to 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see many, many kids going underwater this way. So if they were to catch water when they go underwater, you just want to make sure you have a very calm response, that you're not reacting with anxiety, which is just inside more anxiety. So you put them underwater, they catch a little bit of water, it's not a big deal. They're not going to suck in enough water that's going to be dangerous. They may suck a little water in their nose. That's why it's so important to work on their growling. Keep water out of their nose and their mouth. All right, so that's the streamline position that we're going to be working on, and then we're going to work a lot on the back. You can see on the back, when we turn them over, we're doing a cheek to cheek, and getting them to rest on your shoulder. So the key to this is making sure that you're not holding them down. Like you're getting them to relax on your shoulder before you start to move on. That's very, very important. You'll see that, and then you'll also see that we'll do a lot of wall, off the wall, turn around, and back to the wall. So those are going to be the 3 things we're going to see a lot of, and lots of explanations as well, but I wanted to be kind of a high level overview. So, all right, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for helping me today. You've been so great. Now, you've met my friend Bella. Bella's learning to swim too. It's a different type of learning to swim. She's really getting comfortable in the water. You're getting comfortable, right? So, yeah. So, it's really important to know how to hold babies in the water. So the way you do it is you hold them underneath their arms. Can you try it? Underneath their arms. There you go. And then turn her around to me. I'll say 1, 2, and pass it back to me. 3. fishes. Okay, so we're gonna do tickle fish. We're gonna do tickle fish sandwiches. We're gonna do growl to the fishes. Catch a what? A mouse?
Yes.
Catch a cloud. Show me. Okay. That's what we're gonna do first. Okay.
Natalie, listen.
All right. So now we're going to talk to the camera. Okay. So there's so many people out there that can't get their kids to be able to swim. So we're going to teach them how to swim. Will you help me, Natalie?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to show everyone how do we do a glide. Gliding is the most important thing you can learn first when you're swimming, right, Natalie? It's because it allows you to be able to swim right on top of the water. So we start with.
I want to get in the water.
We're going to go real quick, okay? Make a tickle fish sandwich. And show me how you growl to the fishes. And show me how you catch a cloud up high. And don't forget your tickle fish sandwich. Where's your tickle fish sandwich? Okay, now put your kicks behind you. Show everyone how you tickle fish sandwich, put your arms out, do it glide. How do you do it glide? Tickle fish sandwich out here. And get your kicks behind you. Kick, Dusty. Kick. Get them behind you. And growl to the fishes. Catch a cloud up high to the sky. And growl to the fishes. Okay, now on the way back, you get to show me how you do it all by yourself, okay?
Thanks for watching. We are partnering with parents to extend this message of parent involvement in the Learn to Swim process. We have a program where we will give you a gift card, $10 gift card every time you send a referral that actually purchases a course and gets involved with the swim school online. So look below, and we'd love to